hosting a webinar for you to be a part of in December. You'll hear all about it, about 2021 and the state of the market. And so we'll be educating those that you know about what's happening in the market, and it'll be your client. You'll be able to connect them and get that insight. We also talk about we generate a business. Wow, this one's important. And it's how we can generate business together. The work that Christina does with our social media post is a great example of we generated business. She'll create the post. You got to show it and you got to share it. That's what you got to do. You don't have to tell and sell people, but you got to share the post and you got to show it, right? And if you do that, what's going to end up happening is when people think of real estate, they think of you. When we launch some of the awards that we've received in the community about being the best small business, when you share that, because it's not about I's and me's, it's not Rick just won this award, Brian just won this award, Shelby, Wendy. It is this, we're not I's and me's, we're us's and we's. That's what you did. That's what you helped us accomplish. And whether you've been on the team with me for 10 years, like some of you, or whether you're a Derek and this is your first introduction day, right? Or you're just getting to know the team. We want you to leverage that because this business is very, very simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. If enough people think of real estate, when they think of real estate, they think of you, you win. It's that simple. And our job is to help them when they think of real estate to think of you and to think of the team. And so we call that we generate business. It's not the only way we generate business and we generate it. We also do things like open houses. When we did those in the past, we used to door knock on properties prior to COVID. Now we've altered that to do virtual showings. You can use any of our videos that are on YouTube. We have several hundreds property videos. Julianne posts them on a regular basis to our Facebook group page, and you can share them. And I recommend when you share these professional videos, and if you've ever seen any of our videos, they are unlike anything else being done in the market. Have you realized that? Most real estate agents are taking pictures with their cell phone, and they're in the picture in that bathroom mirror. You know exactly what I'm talking about. The flash goes off. You've got that little, that light indicator there in the mirror. Our real estate photos, our videos, our drone footage, our Matterport tours, our Box Brownie floor plan creations that we're rolling out, they're unprecedented in our marketplace. Nobody has it. So share it. And share it in such a way where you end your statements with a question mark. Hey, what do you think of this kitchen? What would you like to have in your next kitchen? What do you think about this bathroom, these bedrooms? Where would you what do you think about this community, this lot? What do you think about this pool? Where would you like to move next? Have you ever thought about owning a pool, home with a pool? Put a question mark next to these sentences and you'll find you'll create conversations. And what we have discovered is real estate related conversations are the lead measures to you getting appointments, to you acquiring clients, contracts, closings, and eventually commission. We talked a lot about team generated business, and our team talked about how we market and how the marketing goes to concierge. And we don't give out leads. We don't give out just contacts, but we set appointments on your calendar. That's called team generated business. Frankly, if I run an ad and you run an ad and somebody else runs an ad and we all have 20 sales and all have 20 reviews, we are not getting the most out of that ad. But if we work together and we have over 200 closings and we have over 500 reviews, nearly 1,000 five-star reviews, then we get the lion's share of the calls, the lion's shares of the email, the lion's shares of the contact, and our ad budget stretches further. We just got off the phone with Zillow. Currently, we're at $9,500 a month in Zillow. That ad budget is being stretched because we're working together as a team. And when those find us on Zillow, they're going to concierge and they send those out as team-generated appointments. Game changer, absolutely a game changer. And that we believe is your primary way of income. And if you're a buyer specialist, you're working with a lot of buyers, you're a listing specialist, working with listings. But you're not exclusive to buyers and you're not exclusive to sellers. And that's where partnerships come in. And a partnership agent comes with you on an appointment. You heard of Kara and working together in a partnership capacity with Julie. And when Julie meets with them, Julie might say, well, I'm helping you buy this home because that's my lane. That's where I am an expert. That's what I do all day, every day. And that's what I do to provide you the kind of experience you're excited to tell a friend about. Kara is going to help you sell the home. and get the highest possible price with the least amount of inconvenience in a reasonable amount of time. That provides the kind of experience people want excited to tell a friend about. That's the kind of experience that they write about. That's the kind of experience we market and advertise, because happy clients beget more clients. That's how it works. It's that simple. And that's how we do our partnership business. And last week I talked to you about referrals and how the massive number of people that are moving out of the Bay Area into Sacramento, and if they're not moving to Sacramento, as Brian said, they're Idaho, Arizona, Tennessee, even the Dakotas. Kara, are they really moving to the Dakotas? They're moving.
They are.
East, they're moving north, they're moving south, and they're moving out of the area. And you can help them. And I posted last week in the Facebook group page 2 groups that you can become a member of: the Brian Eisenhower Real Estate Agent Roundtable and the Jared James Coaching Group. Collectively, it's 20,000 people. Christina and I, by the way, are working to vet those 20,000 people to actually give you a book of names of people that we think are a great fit in the primary markets that people are moving to. I mean, how many people know people that have moved to Nevada, Texas, Idaho, Arizona, Washington, Oregon? We want to give you contacts of people that they know us and we know them, and they'll reciprocate business with you. So if Derek has somebody that's moving out of the area and Derek connects them through our relationships with an agent in Arizona, in Washington, in Oregon, that agent reciprocates and thinks of Derek when they want to buy a home in the Bay Area. It cannot be a one-way street. We talked about how to do that. If you'd like to learn more, go back to our Facebook group post last week, and you'll get access to these. They'll approve you. Let them know you're on the Rick Fuller team. We coach their coaches on both of the organizations, and it'll be of great value to you. So today I want to finish this conversation about how you're going to generate an income, and I want to finish with recommendations. Recommendations is a little bit different. We're not looking in this capacity for buyers and sellers. We're not looking for those that want to buy in a home in our area or move out of the area. What we're looking for is real estate professionals, or those that are aspiring to be a real estate professional that we can help. Because Brian's right. It's a tough world out there. The average agent sold 3.9 transactions and made $39,000 in income. And much of that income was spent in advertising, desk fees, CAP, consortium, CRM fees, and MLS, Association of Realtors. And we want to help them. And we want to help them succeed at a high level. And that's called a recommendation. And it's when you meet somebody, whether they have a real estate license and you're doing a transaction with them, or they don't have a real estate license, but they're just interested in a career in real estate and they want to go through our institute, or maybe they're already studying for their real estate license. Either way, it is a recommendation, is what we call it. And what's the benefit to you if you're a buyer specialist or a listing specialist or any team member on our team? What's the benefit to you? Well, one benefit is that we want to grow the team with like-minded people. Like-minded people. To be honest with you, I love working with everybody that's on this call and everyone that's on our team. You fit our culture, and you have 3 untrainable qualities. And every one of you have these qualities. That's why you're on the team. Before you ever interviewed with Jennifer and I, we ensured that you had 3 untrainable qualities. I say untrainable because I cannot train them in you. I can teach you how to work the MLS, how to write an offer on Zip forms. I can teach you how to show properties. We can teach you how to get offers accepted. But I can't teach you to be humble. That's number 1. Because humble people are coachable. So as you meet people in the market, and there's a level of humility. Honestly, we don't like drama around here. We think gossip is a termite that'll destroy our healthy our culture tree. So when you meet people that are humble, that means they're coachable. They're willing to learn a new way. When they come in, then they're not humble and they want to be a solo agent. They want to do things on their own. They don't want the help and the support. They just don't work well with our team. So the first thing we're looking for in a team member is that they are humble. Number 2 we look for is that they are people smart. And so when you recommend people, if you meet somebody and they're just good with people, you sit across the table from them, you can make a connection. You like spending time with them. Or they're an influencer in the community, right? When people think of real estate, they think of you. And if they're an influencer in the community, they could be a great fit for a career in real estate. And so they're people smart. They get along well with others. They connect with other people. They can communicate and make a connection. They may not know all the terms, the acronyms, or the processes that we use, but they're good with people. That's one I can't change. They're not good with people. They can't make a connection. They can't build a relationship, or that they do it in an unethical or it's a dishonest way. We pass. We're looking for those that are people smart. Number 3, and I'm beginning to think that this is one of the most important factors to your success in mind. It's an internal drive or hunger. They are hungry. They have a drive to get up in the morning. They have a drive to get on these calls. They have a drive to go to the group meetings. Man, if we're coaching and training, they're on it. Like, if we have the doors open, metaphorically, you be there. If we give you access to Brian Eisenhower or Jared James coaching materials, man, exhaust those. You ain't gonna wear them out by watching the videos over and over again. But it takes a hunger, a drive in this business to be successful. And those that have it, and I'm going to tell you those that have been with me for a long time, and I'm looking at some of you, don't lose the drive. I get it that your mortgage payment is paid. I get it that you've got a little bit of money in your bank account. Do not lose that drive. Stay the course. Keep doing the things that worked the first times. Keep building relationships with new people. Because what you're going to find is that some of the most incredible things you can do with money have nothing to do with you. It has to do with some of the things you can give away, some of the people that you can help, some of the people that you can support. We could do a whole message on Royal Family and how we've been a part of helping foster kids for nearly 20 years. My point is this, is it takes a level of hunger, a drive to continue to build this business. Do not give up. Do not get lazy. Don't get complacent. Look, I want you to be content. I'm for that. And I want you to be content because I want you to keep your financial base camp small so that you can begin to exercise the 4 R's and accumulate wealth and real estate and fund your retirement. I want you to keep your base camp small, your household expenses. But I don't want you to get complacent. Are you seeing the difference? I don't want you to be like, oh man, I'm doing okay. And some of you, you're doing great, but you can do better. Let's help you become better. Your coaches are exceptional at this. Your leads are fantastic at helping you do this. And so we want people that have an internal drive and hunger. And you might meet them and they don't have a real estate license and you say, Rick, I don't know if they have all 3. I don't know if they're humble, hungry, and smart. We'll figure that out. Your job is just to refer them, right? To recommend them to us. And we're happy to help. And you can do that very easily. They go to our website. They scroll down, they don't have to scroll down, they click on the career and events tab, there's 3 questions, a bunch of videos, I think with 25 interviews of our team, and they can learn about the experience of our team members. When a team member joins as a recommendation from you, Julianne earmarks it in the system. They know that it came from you. I just spent about an hour with a great conversation of somebody that Marcos had referred. We just had this conversation at 10 o'clock at 9:30 this morning. Great conversation. He'll be earmarked that was a recommendation from Marcos. And on this person's first transaction, the very first $500 will go to that recommending agent. That's what Brian referred to. So we want to carve out the first $500 before any split, before any concierge, before transaction court. The first $500 goes to the recommending agent. And we want to express our appreciation to you when you recommend others to us. And as they win, we want you to win. That's called a recommendation. And maybe they're already licensed. You worked with them on a real estate transaction. They're good. And they're successful. And they want to grow their career. But they're exhausted because they're working 9 to 9, Monday through Sunday. They're exhausted because they can't sit for 30 minutes in church without their phone ringing off the hook or buzzing. And they don't know what a vacation is like because it's just a distant work location. and we can help them provide some balance in their life, give them an opportunity to advance in leadership through our leads and coaching platform, and you can recommend them. And they may say, oh, I'm happy with my sales. It's not about entering into real estate. I just want more out of my career. I want my life back. I don't want to be my solo agent anymore. I'm responsible for everything. I want my life back, and we can help them do that. And that's called a recommendation. So we will carve out the first $500 of anyone that you recommend to the real estate team, whether they're licensed or unlicensed, and upon their first closing, you'll receive that compensation. It's a supplemental way that you can increase your income throughout the remainder of this year and into 2021. But that's not the biggest benefit. There's actually two other benefits to a recommendation. One of them is that the more listing specialists we have on the team, the more listings we have. How many people here want more listings to share with their clients? I do. We need more listings. We need more inventory to share. How many people want to be able to share more videos or more property photos, or be able to say, hey, we've got another listing, and be able to walk through it, do an open house or a virtual showing? And so one of the main benefits of generating new listing specialists is that we have additional inventory as a result of it. One of the additional benefits of bringing on additional buyer specialists is each buyer specialist has a database full of buyers. And how many times when we list a home, is it of value to have our buyer specialists that all have a host of buyers that they're working with, that they have relationships and they're nurturing. And the seller says, wow, when I list with your team, you have quality professional buyer specialists that all have an inventory of buyers to help sell my home. That's what they want to do, and that's what they want to accomplish. And so that's a huge benefit for us growing our team with people that fit our culture. But even that isn't the biggest benefit. The biggest benefit to recommending is that we can help more of our clients have the kind of buying and selling experience they're excited to tell a friend about. You remember your last move. I remember my last move. You remember when you moved in. I remember we were on Highway 580, Jennifer and I, many years ago, and the moving truck broke down. It was actually a trailer because we couldn't afford the truck, and the axle broke on the side of the road. I remember that. You remember your last move. You remember getting the keys. For some of you, that was just a couple of days or weeks ago. For others of you, that was a long time ago. You remember your last move. I remember my last move. Let's be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Let's be a part of something that creates generational wealth by owning real estate. Let's be a part of something that doesn't just impact buyers and sellers, but it impacts families, parents and grandparents, and the aunts and uncles. And as we see more multi-generational homes, even the kids are impacted by the process of buying and selling real estate. They have a new school. They have a new park. They have a new community to get used to, right? So I think the bigger benefit is that it helps by recommending new team members to the team, is it helps us accomplish our purpose, our roots, why we exist. And it's providing our clients the kind of experience they're excited to tell a friend about. Zig Ziglar said it this way: help enough people get what they want in life, and you will always have what you want in life. Jesus said it this way: do for others what you'd want done for yourself, simply the golden rule. And we have the opportunity in what for most people is the foundation of their life. How much of your life takes place at the dining room table, the kitchen table, or for some of us, in front of the TV? What holidays and birthdays and celebrations do you have? We're approaching Thanksgiving and Christmas, and though it's going to look different this year, it's still Christmas at your home or Thanksgiving at your home. It's the foundation, it's the platform of where our life happens, and you and I are a part of it. You and I are a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. It's not about selling real estate and receive a commission. We'll get all that stuff done. It's first about your client having that place that they can call home. Remember when you go on vacation and you come home, the feeling that you have when you open the door and you walk through the threshold and you drop your luggage and you're home. You remember the feeling that it has, when you're exhausted from a long day of work and you drive up to your driveway and you are home. That's the work that we are about. It's not about selling real estate or commissions, all that stuff's to come. It's about helping people find home. And for you, let me tell you what my life mission is. It's about helping them find home through you. Now it's about me helping you find home. It's about me helping you find an investment property. It's about me helping you find a vacation rental. It's about me helping you find your dream home, your next home, your downsize, your upsize, your across the block, down the street on that side or this side of the tracks. It's about you getting a 6-car garage or a 2-car garage. It's about you finding home. And we can do that together. And so perhaps the greatest benefit is we need more help in this cause, because this purpose is certainly bigger than me, bigger than just Jennifer, I, or your coaches and your leads and our transaction coordinators. It's about people finding home. And we need help in doing that. And we want people, frankly, like you, because people like you are what's going to change that trajectory and help those in that family when they have home. It's fundamentally different than just transacting real estate. So that's recommendations. That ties, I hope, all of this together from your primary and supplemental way of generating business. It perhaps is the most important conversation that we have on how you generate your income, how you generate your business, to not be dependent on them walking into the office, but you knowing how to generate business and using these 6 ways. And what I want to show you, and I get to use my button again, thank you, Christina, for that, is when it's all working together, okay? The health of this, when it's working together, it's like multiple gears. It's creating leverage in your life. And when you have some I-generated business, some we-generated business, some team, you got several referrals that are out there, you're working in partnership with our other specialists, and you've got recommendations, this stuff all works together to help you have the kind of life and dream and the kind of career that you want to have, and the sense of satisfaction of helping others accomplish their dreams by owning real estate. Friends, I just want to remind you that not owning real estate is hazardous to your wealth. We've got a big purpose ahead. We got a lot of work to do this year and into 2021. And I am humbled and honored to be working alongside of each and every one.
Thanks, Rick. All right, we